Hello, everybody. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, I think we are good. Yeah, the void is behind me. That is good. Okay. Hi, how's it going? Welcome. This is Luminous Quack. We will be continuing our playthrough of Spyro, Reignited Trilogy. The last ones. As you can see, we finished Ripto's Rage the other day, and we started on You're the Dragon. If you like what you see and you want to support me, I appreciate it. You can just, hit that like and subscribe button. That should be good. Bitrate is a bit wonky right now, but I think we're mostly probably fine. So yeah, let's start this. Starting, early, but might as well, honestly. Like 10 minutes to just sit around and do nothing is, not something I really want to do. Okay, if I remember right, we finished the first two worlds, right? Yeah, we already have 200%. Already 52%. Okay. Remembering my controls and everything. We got the egg. All right, let's go to Cloud Spire. That's the next world. Portal, whatever you want to call it. Summer Spring. I never actually looked at the name of the world we're at right now. All right, well, let's rescue some more eggs, get some more money, and beat up some more people. Cloud Spire. I do kind of miss those intros that were in Spyro 2. They were pretty funny. Gave some, more character to the world. Is he running away from me? Okay. We got a duck. Okay. I think I remember this. This has the weird, like, cloud thing, right? Okay. Hi.
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Okay. That's it. I guess time to murder. Who needs an actual reason?
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
You can fly. You're hovering above the... Do you not know how that works? You are flying in the air, hovering above the ground. If you have the ability to hover above the ground without breaking a sweat, you have the ability to fly over that freaking gap. Come on. Stupid. Okay, yodeling Norks. Nothing lives. Oh. I almost missed you. That would have been really annoying trying to get that. Okay. Now we're good. I think. Mm-hmm.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame. If you hold down the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
You know, you're a little late. I feel like every time they give that advice, it's always too late. Like, I've already killed a few of them. Like, come on. At least show up before the first one. Ooh, almost missed you. All right. Aren't these guys wearing armor? There we go. Stephanie. Alright, anything secret? No secrets? Okay. And don't think I'd ever want to live here if I had to hear that all the time. What's up, Moneybags? Been a bit, I guess.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
He's just playing both sides now. I respect that. No way, you doofus. Jeez.
What? No? Well, what else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one.
Are you teaching? Sure, whatever.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
He does have a point, though. We have currency of these gems that only a few people actually use. What am I even gonna do with it if Moneybags wasn't involved? What is he gonna do with it? He just likes having the gems, I guess? Like,
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the jump button at the very top of your jump and use the action button to hover at the end of your glide.
okay. I like we've already gone over this. Hi. Hi.
You activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
Wait, already? Is that the...
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Henry? He's excited. Okay. That's the beginning area. Mine. I don't know where that's gonna take me, but let's do this. What are we looking at? Ooh, actually missing quite a few eggs.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
Okay. Hey, I did not step on that. I was not even close. Trying to cheat me out of that. I'm gonna collect everything first, so I don't get distracted. Okay. I think I've gotten most of everything here. All right. Still missing quite a few things, but I think that's all the stuff in this area at least. That was easy. By the way, these guys are just going to their deaths, I think. Jeez. Never mind, they're vibing. They're good. Jeez. This guy is like... he's having a lot of trouble. He's got no endurance.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. I think it might be a dud though.
That doesn't look like a sun. That looks like a seed that's on fire. Like a water droplet with fire. I didn't like that sound. Oh wow, this is a slow one. Where's it taking me?
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Okay. I'm gonna deal with this guy first. And all this stuff. Maybe one day it'll rain around here. One day. Okay. I need to stop taking the wider turns. Sometimes it's hard to not to. Slowly but surely we're getting closer. Yeah. See that? We just teleported by a... Impressive. Alright. Let's do this thing. Was that supposed to be hard?
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
Jake? I didn't read the last name. Oops. Did I? I don't remember. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so how do we get up there? Does it let me get out of this thing if I get on it? Nope, you're stuck. Okay, that is really dumb. Look how slow and long it takes. Jeez. Why would you do that? Why? That's just mean. Okay. There's gotta be a swirly thing majig somewhere. Right? Okay, this area is like one of the shorter areas, but I see the problem. Figure out how to get up there. Getting up there as well. Best bet, I think, is to go to the beginning and see if there's any new things like this. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, we're good. I get plenty of time, huh? All right. Can I just? Okay. Claire. Oh, that's all gems. All eggs. Nice. 100% complete. That was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. 20 minutes. Cool. Alright, now I gotta make sure I don't lose gems in this tall grass. There we go. I was trying to hit the tree, just in case there's like something special about them, but I don't think there is. I didn't see any impact.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you like, I can change the game camera to active mode. In active mode, the camera adjusts itself based on your movement.
Sure, we'll try it out.
The camera is now in active mode. If you don't like it, come back and see me. Or change it yourself by using the options menu.
I don't really see a difference. Liam, okay. I don't know why you were in a rock, but sure. Be quiet. That child is now someone else's problem, so it's fine. All right, what's this?
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Ball glamour. Crikey. Molten crater. Okay. Mm-hmm. What just happened? I think I fell through the earth, but can I restart the level? Okay. Sure. Huh. Right. I'm very confused, but you know, we're fine. We're fine. Just don't go over there again, apparently.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
Alright, mate. We've been murdering. I don't know enough about Australian accents to do anything besides crikey, mate. Okay. Ooh, hey. Ricky. $20 eggs. I don't know how many eggs there were. Ah, what the heck? What am I even supposed to do there? I guess attack faster. Okay. Jeez. This place is aggressive and dangerous. They got
Be
legs?
sure to keep your friend
No, they don't
Sparks
got
the
legs.
dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health
Don't tell
is
me what to
low,
do.
torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly.
Torture little creatures. Okay, that's what I heard. Those guys have got to be quick to the draw there. I don't know why the slug's making a bird sound. Oh no. What's up? Get out of my way, Pumbaa. Ow.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Really? Jeez, like any percent speed run of this game, I want to be super fast. Sergeant Bird is currently on important mission. It's inside the cage. Tough luck. Sorceress. Okay.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
Who in the world trusts this guy? He's just a scammer that nobody would know him, actually. That's why everybody's trusting him. This is the other side of the world. Nobody knows about him. He found a new group to scam out. Get lost, loser.
Very well, Spyro. It's up to you. Maybe if we both just hold hands and think happy thoughts, the thieves will decide to return the eggs themselves.
He doesn't care. He knows he has the upper hand. Okay.
Thank you, Spyro. And best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Almost missed this. Of course. Sometimes, I don't know how long you have to glide before it lets that happen. Really? Okay, really? There has to be an invincibility thing. Or apparently I'm just supposed to... Come on, Spyro, go for it. I'm just supposed to take damage here or something. Yeah, there's no way. Especially when, you know, when it decides it doesn't want to, you know, do the thing it's supposed to do.
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty looking character with one over there.
How much do we have left here? Actually, we got a lot left. 169, by the way. Nice. Gotta collect everything, and I think this is like a speed supercharged thing. Oh, and I have the key for the beginning of the area, actually. I need to remember to do that before I leave. Supercharge. Gotta get through that to get break that. Oh, I can't cheat it. Come on. Really? Where's my supercharge? Excuse me? Okay, apparently there is no supercharge here. I don't think this is right. Come on, there's gotta be a supercharge, right? Like, how else would I break that?
Are you the dragon looking?
This is a supercharged runway. Where's my supercharge? There's gotta be something wrong, right? Like, how am I supposed to catch up to this guy without supercharge? Even with cutting corners to this extent. As soon as he does this, I'm behind again. You guys see this too, right? There's got to be something wrong. Like, I have to have supercharge in order to break that thing. So there has to be supercharge. Question is, why am I not getting it? This is back to the beginning of the area. Got an achievement for doing that. Sure. Wow, we're still missing a whole bunch. Jeez. What else am I missing here? I mean, I guess Sergeant Bird's place, huh? Gonna get some healings. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave and come back because okay, maybe let's try entering again. Maybe after leaving and coming back, maybe I now have supercharge. Unless, again, it makes no sense for us to not have supercharge by the fact that that thing is over there that I need to break. But let's keep trying. Trying to think of any way I can like cut corners. Nah, lighting is too slow. Almost there. Just slightly not there yet. So close. Come on. Almost there. Okay, that was close enough. Okay, you're joking, right? Fire singed his butt. There we go. Mora? What kind of name is that? Jeez.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
Oh. It wasn't activated. For you. Could have just activated it, you know, so I could take the other guy faster. You didn't have to waste it. Okay, turning. Turning hard. Okay. Jeez, okay. Jeez. Okay. Perfect. You know, he gave up. I mean, thanks. Makes things easier. He just had enough of living, I guess. I'm not gonna complain. Alright. Let's get out of here. Can't finish it until we unlock the bird. Alright. What do you want, Hunter?
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
Okay. Bruce. How's he breathing? You heard that too. He was breathing. Inverted controls. Again. I've gotten better at it, as you can see. We're definitely finishing this first hub world in this stream. Mushroom Speedway. Do we want to do the Speedway now? Well, first let's finish this world. Sparks. I don't know why Sparks wasn't gonna collect that. Not gonna do his job. I don't know. I don't like how he's looking at me.
If you could bring back one person from each of our 5 wolves, we can help you use the balloon.
You know, if I remember right, a lot of the other ones is actually building it, not just holding it down. Like, grab a rock? Like, seriously, guys, like, use your head. I don't know what their problem was. Okay, let's do this one.
Yay! My portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
Okay, vacation. So I'll probably have enough time to do this, and then next episode will be the boss and the other two things. Or we might do a, since I started like 10 minutes early, we might go over.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine. Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in their actions and stuffed my friends in the jail cell behind you.
So what you're saying is you're the problem. Why would I be helping these guys? I know the Rhinox are like our bad guys, but these guys, they need to go to prison. Taking someone's stuff and breaking it? Come on. Really? Okay, so apparently I gotta like, can't go charging at people. It's gonna be annoying. Is that a duck? It's a dead duck now, but... I wasn't expecting that to actually, you know, break. Let's go back. I don't know why that guy was hiding up by the roof. Oh, wait. You guys seasick yet? Motion sick? Just sick? That's not a rock. It's a shell. You lied on his report. How did he even... What? How? So many questions. So little sense. Why was that duck making chicken sounds?
Summary of your progress in a world? You can press the guidebook button to open the guidebook page for the world you're in.
And see the guidebook? Open the guidebook. Yeah, guidebook button to see the guidebook. To know what the guidebook looks like. In the guidebook. About the guidebook. I was like, it would be so funny if he actually does like a motion when you get close and you can make him do like presses. Oh. Got it. Missed. Gotta go fast. Ooh, egg. Jason? He's gonna grow up to be a murderer, apparently. His name's Jason. Okay. Can I? Cool. Nothing's changed. Pineapple? That's not a pineapple. I was lied to. Aw. Okay, he's pulling that out of his butt. Good to know. By good to know, I mean I was just hit by that. So you never mind. It's not good to know. Not in the slightest. Again. Why are you making chicken sounds? Like, that animation didn't quite work. Sure. That's how that works. Probably someplace to go. Oh, okay. So we'll go do that first. Sheila is gonna kick people and stomp people. Okay.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding. Just press the action button at the end of your glide.
How many times are you gonna tell me this? Like, seriously, I feel like it's been like 10 times. I don't know why he was hiding in a shell. Yeah, I guess he identifies as a crab. Hermit crab, specifically. Okay, Sheila.
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go and lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Yay, genocide. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, what? Is that water death? I guess we'll find out. Matrix. They have bombs.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinocs have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all
Why?
those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
If I take out all the enemies, there's nothing stopping you from lighting it later. Why? You're an idiot. I hate. Why would he make my life harder? Okay, so when there's a guy I hit first, then I go through everything. Cool. It's funny, there's a delay. Am I not doing this fast enough? No, we're fine.
Wow, I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Okay. How did you survive? And if you survived that, why were you having trouble against these things? Yeah, like, why did you... What is your problem? Nobody lives. You too. You guys are stupid following him. Okay, I think we did everything. Still missing a lot, but we did this. Like, what happens if I jump here? Okay, she can swim. Not underwater, though. Okay. That's done. Uh. There. Nobody lives. Everybody dies. You know the drill. Stop resisting. It'll be easier on everybody. You too. Sure, skill point for something. Come on. There we go. I was gonna say, like, trying to make me like do maneuvers in with this control. Come on. There's another special portal. And then there's this. Okay, that just goes the other side. Never mind. He's choking out the seal. Okay. No, each their own. We're not going to interfere. Wait, what's up here? Jeez, there's like so many portals in this one. Okay, we'll get back to that. First, let's see what this is.
Used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Why? Seriously, why can't we just, go through the tunnel? Pick it up. Why do we have to defeat? Okay, you know what? Whatever. These are the same idiots who lit the bomb before we even started destroying the thing. So I don't know what I'm expecting here. Jeez, these controls. Okay. Jeez, this is. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Oh, gee. What? Okay. Like, I don't even know how to describe this. The movement is just... Like, if you don't do the movement ahead of time... Okay, what? How? Okay, this is going to be annoying. Still no reason why I have to take them all out. See, look at that. How am I supposed to... Like, the turns... You don't turn with the tunnel. You turn like you would if you were charging normally. But you don't get to control how you move. everything about this feels like just off. It doesn't make any sense, like physics-wise, either. I can only hope that they give me a very, very, friendly hitbox.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Don't do an egg again, please. Duke. Again, how are you breathing underwater? But, you know, whatever. Never ask for my help again. That was not very well made. Like, I don't know how to describe exactly what that felt like. It was... Yeah, it was, like, you would be going forward like you would be charging. But I don't have control over it, and rather than being carried by the water, like how you would normally feel if you were carried by the water, feels more like it is just the charge animation, but you can't control it. So it was weird.
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends.
He was strangling you. He was choking you out. You're a freaking idiot.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinocs had this egg in his lunchbox.
Dizzy. Hi there, Robbie Rose. I might have played the original a long time ago, but yeah, this is my first time playing through the Reignited Trilogy. And by might have a long time ago, like, I might have played the third one when I was like 8. Way back when, so I don't remember really any of it. Based on you saying that, I'm assuming this comes back. Yeah, I remember loving it. Again, I don't remember a lot of it because it was such a long time ago. There's like bits and pieces of each of the games that I remember. This one, kind of remember some stuff, but I feel like I remember the least amount of it compared to the other games. Who knows? Yeah, I'll imagine that. This is still the first world, and I know things get a bit more complicated, especially based on my memory of speed, like based on the first two games and the speedways, all that stuff. They got more and more complicated as time went on sometimes. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. It's a nice game.
Has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol.
Somehow I feel like this isn't a fair fight.
What do you say? Do you want to take on Bluto?
Or a fair trade. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay,
we'll
good
do
luck.
this.
Just remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Oh, I don't even get to. Okay, hang on. I was waiting. I thought I would get a choice in that matter, but I guess I just go. I didn't have any trouble with the turtle soup when I did that. For this Reignited Trilogy at least, but I do remember that being hard when I was little, and I don't know why. And then the trouble with the trolley, yeah, that gave me some difficulty. Still does. Okay. Oh, that, okay. Oh, and move like that, okay, cool. All right. This feels so weird. Get that, Sparks. Come on, get it. Get it. It's right there. I know you. Come on. Come on. You can make me get out. Sparks, come on. I don't think I can get out. I can't get out. Skateboard race? Okay. We did a skate challenge like at the first world. Oh, you have to die? Okay. I guess I'll do that. Get in my way, Sparks. I'm trying to drive. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to not die first. Let's try to finish everything up. Oh, I see sparkles underneath. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to do stuff later. Okay, sure, yeah, thanks. Controls? Okay, he didn't, wait, what? Can't, okay. I can't? Why can't I move? What the heck? I couldn't move.
Ludo the Rhinoc has challenged us to
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What the heck is that? That is so weird. Okay, the controls are just super weird. You have to like... Okay. Okay, this is gonna be something, huh? Sure. Okay, so you have to follow forward with the camera? As soon as it's not completely forward with the camera, but it follows the enemy. How am I... What? Okay, hang on a second. How does that work? Maybe that's the problem. I can't move if I'm looking at him, but I can't... Oh, okay. Okay, that is... Okay, I see. Like... Okay. That is really awkward. I have to push forward on the left stick in order to move. It's not about, like, where I'm facing. It's about where... Okay. I don't like that control. I gotta say. That is really bad. Like, how are you supposed to shoot him without taking damage? Especially because it like forces the camera to look at him, so I can't actually control myself. Okay. Fights that are circular, the camera is fixed. Yeah, it's not quite fixed, but it's like a soft fixed. Like, it always goes towards him, so I can't actually control myself. Okay. I think I know what I need to do now. It's annoying. But yeah, so I can only take little pot shots when I'm far enough away. Like, okay. There we go. Okay. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do there.
First time Ludo was ever lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
That was really weird, Jackie. Jackie Chan. No? Okay. I have a feeling that control scheme is going to come back, and I'm not looking forward to it. Though I kind of understand it now. Like, you have to press just forward on the left stick. You can kind of control where you're looking with the right, but it always goes back to facing the enemy. And no matter where your character is facing, you have to press just forward. And then he gives an opportunity to shoot at him. Did faster than ever. I guess I just understood it faster, maybe. Or I just got lucky and he decided he didn't want to fight back there at the last minute. You know, either could be the case. He did kind of just start swimming. And I guess if you have enough of them, you could just start with just collecting a whole bunch of the boxes so you have enough to take them out and just sit there for the most part. Oh, I missed one. I missed multiple, apparently. Okay, what else am I missing? I'm still missing an egg and 29 gems. Okay. Yeah, everybody's different with what they do. Certain games I prefer watching, like the tedious, like I call them tedious, but a lot of survival or just straight exploration games. I used to love exploration games, but now I don't have the time for them, so I like just watching those ones. And then straight survival, I have to be in a very patient mood to do those ones. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a gem in that. I already did that one, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Is this one of the places with a Sergeant Bird? I don't remember. I don't think there was. Oh, that was the other world. Oh, okay. Apparently, I missed some shells. Yeah. I'm right now going to school for my master's in athletic training, so my day is filled with going to classes in the morning, then going to clinical practice after that, and I get home maybe around 7 something. Started my day around like 6 in the morning, sometimes earlier. So yeah, today it just happens to be I get a half day basically, because I don't have clinical, but I have class. So I decided today's one of my streaming days. Athletic trainer, similar to physical therapy in the fact that we do similar stuff. Mine's more working with schools and athletes and more hands, like do a lot more of the first responder type stuff and working with a lot of people.
Until the Rhinox build a new submarine. Next time it's my turn to drive.
I didn't ask. Weird kid. Anyway, so yeah. Did I already explore underneath? Let's see. Yes, I did. Oh, we can't skip this. Okay. Yeah, the real world adulting sucks. It never gives you free time. Yeah, I worked a bit outside of high school and in between college and stuff like that until I started my grad stuff. Definitely not cheap to go this route, but there's a few ways I can deal with that, at least with what I'm doing with athletic training. I did that one. Yeah, especially when you start, like, for grad school. For normal college, you got a lot of general education stuff that kind of, in my opinion, mostly gets in the way for most people. With grad school, it's very specified and streamlined to what you need and what you got to learn. So, I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to get a doctorate, but I think I'll probably stick with a master's for now. Okay, where the heck am I missing something? Is it in Sheila's world? This is the beginning. Yeah, that level of schooling's not for everybody, definitely. This is where I came from. Even for my master's program, there's a lot of... The beginning of the program really weeds out a lot of people. Because it starts with anatomy, and it's has cadavers with it as well. And you just do the full human body in, like, what, 10 weeks? Nerves, muscles, and all the other stuff in between, bones and everything. So it's a lot. Somebody just died over there. Okay, let's see if I missed something over here, because I don't know what I'm missing. Usually with Sheila, there's like vertical stuff, and I didn't actually check. Check the water in Sheila's world? I think I just looked at it. Oh, there we go. I knew it. There's always something here. Jared. Yeah, I just found the cave. I always miss stuff in, like, the other Sheila world that I went to. Worlds, I guess. I always miss because there's, like, always just something up. And I'm so not used to that in a Spyro game. Let's see, Bruce the Bard, thank you for follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, she could like swim on the top of the water, but yeah, she can't go underwater. As far as I know, maybe there's a change to that later on, but for right now, no, she can't. All right, that is all the normal worlds done.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
No. I said no. Leave me alone. Okay, so we have the Speedway and this Sparks thing. What is this? Spyro, I've got a special task for Sparks. Meet me back here later. Zoe? Okay. Apparently we gotta meet her back there later. Let's do the Speedway really quick. And then do the boss, I guess. Has he always been able to, you know, talk? I guess. Wait, Monster Hunter World? I think I tried Monster Hunter World a long time ago. Didn't start playing it though. I don't own it, so I got it. It's one of those games I think I should probably start getting into. Seems pretty good. Sly Cooper, I remember there was a... Ooh, what was it? There was a demo disc, I think? Or a demo of Sly Cooper 2? 2 or 3? I can't remember which one. But it's one where you have to follow the lizard dude in this like city area as he like walks around and like dances, I guess. And that is the extent of what I played with Sly Cooper, but I always did want to play more of that. 2? Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Getting the run around, like there's not another game like that when I was little trying to play that. Like it really scratched an itch for me, and I wish I owned it. So that's another series that I gotta play. And yeah, I grew up with Spyro as well. I know I played through at least Spyro 1 and 2 when I was little. Spyro 3, I don't know if I ever finished. I might have. I don't know. Again, this is a long time ago, though. Yeah. Is there a Sly Cooper collection or something on PlayStation? But yeah, I really wish they would make a remake. Especially the people that did the Spyro remake. They'd probably do pretty good with the Sly Cooper one as well. Yeah, they need to put it on Steam. I only own a PC. I don't have any. I don't have a PlayStation. I don't got the money for one right now. I actually haven't checked. Maybe they do have some of them on Steam. I don't think the whole collection is on there, but maybe the other ones. I'll have to check. I used to, like, I grew up on PlayStation, so a lot of the PlayStation games, I remember them. Though apparently there's a lot of games on PlayStation that I did not play. What was it? Crash? The only Crash game I played was the, Tag Team Racing or whatever it's called, and then Sly Cooper, I only played that demo. but I want to play the rest of those. All right, Wesley the Bard, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. And thanks for the follow. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Crash, and I've seen bits and pieces of it, so it's definitely something I missed out on. There, follow you back there. Okay. Oh, another one. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ruby Rose. Alright, what were you saying? Which challenge would I like to play? There's challenges? What? Time attack and race the butterflies. What? Okay, time attack is probably the normal, like, I have to do things in a certain amount of time. Race the butterflies. I don't know what that is. We'll see later, I guess. It's not the fastest way, but it's the easiest. Okay. They're actually telling you which ones to do. That's interesting. I mean, okay, yeah, I'll start with the rings. It's right in front of my face. And it goes right into the dandelions, so okay. You know what? Sure. Why not? Oh, and it doesn't add time to it, it just counts down. Okay. It's like robot spiders, jeez. Time to murder bugs, I guess. They don't get to live around freely. This is my town now. No speedrun strats. I honestly don't know any of the speedrun strats. I'll be honest. There's a lot of stuff that I'm assuming it could be pretty quick stuff that you can do, but I don't know. There's probably a lot of exploits as well. Lots of skipping around. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few games that could be interesting to speedrun. But I know there's a lot of speedruns that kind of get crazy, like you don't even play the game anymore. And you gotta put a lot of effort into doing that, so I'm probably never gonna be a speedrunner. The closest game I got to like speedrunning was Dark Souls 3. I could get through the tutorial area in like 10 minutes or less, including the boss. But that was a lot of, you know, I just did that so much because I enjoyed creating new characters and going through it. It's been Crash 2. I don't know which game is Crash 2. I've seen bits and pieces of a lot of different games. But I know the Crash games... Isn't there like speedrun modes? Oh, Spyro 2. Okay. I'm trying to think. I know at least with an 80% you know where everything is. I could see the speedruns getting pretty crazy. Crash Team Racing. I think that's the one and only Crash game I played. I don't know if it's exactly Crash Team Racing. I remember it's where you can play, like, I played 2 players with my little brother when I played it. You had 2 people on each car, one with a gun and one with driving. And you could, like, just drive normally or, like, fuse together to get that gun and mix or something. So that's what I remember, what I played. And then you could also, there's also the platforming and other stuff sections that you could run around with. Oh, tag team, okay. Then that's the game that I played. Okay, we got an egg for that. Sabina? Interesting. Do I get something for the butterfly race? Probably. Let's see what this is. Okay. So it's just a race. Kind of. Okay. And this is a speed up. Okay. What? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mine? Can I burn them? You know, if I could catch up to them. Lap 2, this is riveting. Oh, you can burn them. Nice. Time to murder. Oh. Get out of my way. Bees are easier. Huh? Well, we'll find out when we get there. So far, this is, how in the world am I supposed to get past 3rd? I've only missed one speed up thing. I'm not even close to 1st. How in the world am I supposed to catch that guy? Look at him. Jeez. I mean, let's try again, I guess. Gotta make sure I kill them all, I guess. Maybe that'll help. It'll help me feel better, at least. What? Okay, hitboxes, thanks. Eventually, something will burn. Come on. Not kill him, just make it slower. I mean, it's making me feel better, at least. Whoa. At least he's within view. I don't feel like he was like completely out of view last time. Almost there, come on. Okay, I'm not catching. Gotcha. I think we might maybe catch up to him this time. Come on. Really? What the heck? Hidden Hunter. I have no idea where he would be. I don't know how... Okay, we're gonna have to streamline this a lot if I want to beat that guy, apparently. Get out of my face. I can't see. Okay. He's still in my face. He won't leave my... Just get out of the way. I couldn't... Rude. I don't feel like I'm any closer than before. Find him in the time attack? Okay. Okay, I think I was just trying to go too close, like, trying too hard to get the center. I need to be, like, just the edge. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch this. Oh, we're right there. Let's try this again. I think I got it now. I'm trying too hard to go to the center. I need to cheat this as much as I can. I mean, considering where we start, I think I actually did beat him. But you know, this isn't a fair race. Got that. This is rigged in the butterfly's favor. All right, we're already doing a lot better, I think. Okay, still second lap and we're already second. I think we can do this. We can do it. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, honestly. Come on. There we go. He better not come up on me. Okay. There we go. Got it. Yep. John. Yeah. Endurance of my patience, yeah. Okay, so time attack, he said hunter's somewhere around here. Yeah. Okay. Remember, he definitely was around on the other time attacks. Or the, second game, so... expected. Where could he be? Over here? Yep.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course.
Not the sentence I was expecting to hear.
Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners.
Why am I needed? You know what? Go for it.
Look out, sheep! Here I come!
I got nothing to lose here. We won't lose anything important if he dies. Okay.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the... Looks like I'll have...
You know, maybe you should try a plane that isn't made of paper. That might be helpful. I couldn't even see that. What the heck?
Whoa. Looks like I'll... Look.
Okay, so this is gonna be quite the, What? What hit me?
Whoa. Looks like I'll... Look.
I didn't even see anything that time. Okay, sure. Oh, something attacks you right off the bat? Since when? Jeez, this is... Okay. I got my paper mache airplane. And why is this... I can't even tell what's inverted. That hit me.
A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course.
Made by Boeing? Yeah.
Looks like
Okay, this is gonna be something, huh? Okay, sure. That's the hitbox.
Whoa, looks like... Look.
Steer clear of them, like, completely, apparently. Oh, I can't even see that.
A bunch of sheep looks...
It's made it was blocked by my own airplane. I'm scared to turn around. See, that's what I'm afraid of. You expect me to go in a tunnel? Okay. I think I have to go into the tunnel for some of them. There's only one more. Please come out here. There we go.
Whoa! A Looks like
I can't even dodge fast enough to avoid that. Wait, I can shoot it? Okay, I'm learning something new. Apparently I can shoot the things that they shoot at me. There we go. I don't know why they're not shooting at me anymore, but I guess I shouldn't complain. What? I can't
Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners.
Why was I able to destroy one of those by shooting at it before, but now I can't?
Look out!
I don't understand. What are the rules, game? Please tell me. At least this one's going well. Sure.
Check it out. The squad leader had abducted
What
this
rules? Good point. I'm expecting a bit too much. At her. All right. Get me out of here. No, I want to leave. Okay. We're already at an hour 40 minutes. Wow. Okay. You know what? Might as well. Let's do the boss. We still need to hit the Sergeant Bird to finish one of those things. Yeah, time does fly. Okay, I can't do this yet, apparently, so... yeah, let's just do the boss. Apparently... Why'd you come at me like that? Apparently, they don't understand what rocks are, so they have to hold it down individually. So just... Oh, okay. Midday Gardens. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Sunshine Spring, launch the transport balloon. Okay. Entering Buzz's dungeon. Okay, I'm assuming Buzz is a boss. Aw, it's doing the thing where you can't hear it. Okay, listen carefully, stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon? I've been trying to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything. Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic. Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him. Kill him? I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him. Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it. Can't keep me caged up here forever. There, get me out of here. This is unacceptable. You, come here. Apparently the bird's gonna come up soon. Oh my. I remember this guy. What the devil? Should have kept the ears. I think it completed the look. I don't know why some of these things the audio doesn't work. Something about the port to Steam, maybe?
When I heard the Fortress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
Okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I guess I just keep charging him? Sure. Get in the lava. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. The voices aren't as good. I honestly don't remember the voices from the original. And I'm remembering this boss now. I definitely fought this guy before. It took a bit, but yeah, I definitely remember this. I remember him being a lot more dangerous, though. Oh. Okay. I don't remember that. Okay, I can't cheat it. Okay. I have to wait. Someone... Okay. Neo the Link. Thanks for the follow. All the emojis. I appreciate it, and I hope you're having a good one. Okay, let's just get you over here. Okay, and then we get over here. How do I... Okay. There we go, I have to be a little faster. Got him. Just move in circles, we're good. Oh, so close. Got it. It'd be funny if he like jumped. Oh, what? Okay. If he jumped into the lava on his own, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, okay. I think this is easier when he's shooting the fire. Bye. Imagination. Wait, where am I going? Okay. I don't get to admire the lava? I guess we're just leaving Sheila there, by the way. She can figure out her own way home, apparently. Okay. New place. What do we got here? Someone from Monsters, Inc. I don't know, generic cartoon character. I remember this guy. I don't like him. The guy who keeps running into the mushrooms. I remember that vividly, and there's a reason for me remembering that. And then a panda. Okay.
you've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
No. Okay. I'm thinking I remember a bit of this, though it looks a lot different than what I remember. Like, yeah, the bird dude's over there. Was it always this layout? I don't know. I'm not sure what's changed or what hasn't changed, but I do know there, like, this just looks different than what my memory is telling me about this place. I mean, of course, the graphics, yeah. Lots of bunnies. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Do I have to hit that?
Hey, Spyro! Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
Zoe's the fairy, right? Okay, I hit the target, right? I hit it. Didn't do anything. I'll hit this target. Enchanted Towers, okay. I don't have enough time to go through a full world, but I'll explore the hub world for a little bit. Yeah, Zoe's a fairy. Okay. Can't remember if they actually told me her name. They probably did. I just don't remember it. If I remember right, doesn't this guy hide when you have the super breath? Wasn't that like a thing? Because I remember trying to use like the super fire breath to take him out, and he would always hide. I could be mistaken though. But
If you see ladders or walls that look climbable, just jump onto them and you'll grab them with your claws.
okay. Never really noticed before, but I think they muffle the music when you're underwater. It's a neat design. Okay, let's release the bird maybe. Oh wait, it might force me into his world. I don't know if it will though. So we'll do more here first. Let's get the beef. Trixie. Bamboo Terrace. Sparks. Hey. I'm not gonna pick that up. It's your job. Come on. I know it's only 1 point. 1 coin. Come on. Sparks. It's right there. Sparks. I know you're vibing, but you got a job to do. What am I paying you for? Alright, it's gonna sit there. Until Sparks does his job. At the end of this thing, I'm gonna be seeing that I'm missing 1 coin, 1 gem, and I'm gonna blame Sparks for it. It's gonna be his fault. Spyro, I've got a special task for Sparks. Meet me back here later, okay? Again. Sparks has stuff to do. 36, okay. Modesty? Okay. I'm sorry. But who named you? And they need to lose custody. I'm sorry. That name is not for a child. It is not something you name someone.
Hi, Spyro. This is a super flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I think I saw a Rhinoc hide an egg in one of them.
Okay. Destroy things? I can do that. I do like the design of Spyro with the power-ups, especially the super breath. I think that's the best looking one. From downtown? Nice. Matt. Okay, what am I missing here? 2 eggs and 78 gems. Had to do some mental math there for a second. Apparently I wasn't supposed to be able to stand on that. Oh, there's another egg. Mingus? These names, jeez. Okay, we have icy hair. Interesting. Icy Peak, okay. I went by and read that wrong. That looked like an R from this angle. Icy Peak, that makes a lot more sense than Icy Pear. Still missing 51. What even up there now? Oh wait, you all. Oh, he's just teleporting, okay. We'll let him out next time. Oh, I need the super breath for that. I'm assuming there's gonna be like 50 gems, or was it? Yeah, okay. Downtown? I don't think that's 50. It is not. I've already been in here. Oh yeah, I didn't go into the water in the beginning area. Okay. Sparks. There we go. We might have had to have that talk again, and I wasn't gonna have it. Dave. All right. Camera. Thanks. All right. We are missing that one and only gem. Sparks. What do you got to do this time? Look at me, Sparks. Just look at me. Kind of. Okay, sure. I need you to pick up that last gem. Okay? I don't think he hears me, but you know, hopefully he's gonna do it. Okay, you just got your fill there, right? Right? You're not hungry anymore? Okay. Pick up the gem. Pick up the gem. There you go. Good job, Sparks. Thank you. They're 100% complete. And Sparks did his job, so I don't have to fire him. It's always a good thing. So yeah, that's probably a good place to stop. I don't have a lot of time to do stream anymore today, so that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed. We will be continuing with Black Myth Wukong on Thursday, as long as nothing comes up. Practices at my clinical site are changing, so my hours might change. I should be getting done at a similar time, so hopefully still gonna be back here by 7. We'll see. Oh yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And you're welcome for streaming. I had fun today. Yeah, see ya. Have a good one. But yeah, that'll be it for today. The Thursday and Saturday. Saturday, I might not be able to start streaming at 10 in the morning. I think I have to do treatments. So I will probably be starting at 2 o'clock again on Saturday. And then, yes, I might just change it so that it's just 2 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays. Just because that feels like a normal time that I might end up having. But yeah, for now, next stream is Thursday. It'll be 7 o'clock CST. And I'll be Black Myth Wukong. We'll start the next chapter, chapter 4. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I enjoyed myself. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.